Want to see more cool videos on our channel? We do, so press this bell and enable to send notifications.
Number 10. Jimmy Carter sighting, 1969. Before becoming President of the USA, Jimmy Carter filed an official report in 1973 to say that 4 years earlier, he had seen a strange white light in the evening sky. He claimed he watched it change from white to blue, then to red, before changing back to white, and appearing to gradually fade off into the distance. Although he believed it was a UFO he saw in 1969, by the time he became president, he put the incident down to military rather than extraterrestrial activity. Number 9. Carson Sink Incident, 1952. 2 senior military pilots claim to have spotted 3 aircraft of a type unknown to them while flying in a North American B-25 Mitchell bomber over the Carson Desert. They said that the 3 unidentified objects were moving about 3 times faster than their B-25. While the B-25 wasn't known to be a particularly fast machine, both men insisted that the 3 crafts were not a new type of super-fast jet. 60 years later, the sighting is still officially classified as unexplained. Number 8. Lonnie Zamora UFO sighting, 1964. When New Mexico traffic policeman Lonnie Zamora saw a huge bluish-orange flame in the sky south of Sirocco, he went to investigate. The flame was accompanied by a deafening roaring sound, and as Zamora drew nearer, he saw a weird, donut-shaped silver machine and 2 white-clad individuals. Although the pair quickly flew off, Zamora's detailed testimony has provided one of the most comprehensive accounts of an alien encounter and is often cited as a significant spur in persuading the U.S. Air Force to take the growing numbers of UFO sightings more seriously. Number 7. Westall Encounter, 1966. A UFO was allegedly witnessed by more than 200 students and teachers at 2 schools in Westall, Melbourne.
Boy come running in and say, Mr. Greenwood, there's these things in the sky, there's these things in the sky.
We looked up and we just saw this saucer type thing taking off.
It wasn't a plane, it wasn't a balloon, it was nothing like that.
A lot of the kids took off towards where it seemed to go.
The object was spotted first descending into a grassy field before taking off over houses in a local suburb. While Australian Skeptics, a non-profit organization which investigates paranormal and pseudo-scientific claims by using scientific methodologies, put the UFO down to being an experimental military aircraft, witnesses continue to gather to relive the extraordinary event. Number 6. Mauri Island Incident, 1947. Sailor Harold Dahl experienced a run-in with the real Men in Black after claiming to have seen 6 UFOs while scavenging for driftwood in Washington's Puget Sound. The next day, he was approached by an unknown black-suited individual.
Black at a cafe in Tacoma, and this is the first incident in modern history of Men in Black doing this sort of thing.
Who warned him of repeating his story with threats against his family. However, it's unclear whether the UFO incident was actually real or a secret military exercise which had gone wrong. Number 5. Clyde W. Tombow sighting, 1949. Respected American astronomer Clyde W. Tombow poured cold water on the consensus that most UFO sightings were recorded by publicity seekers when, 2 years after Roswell, Tombow recorded seeing up to 8 rectangular lights in the sky above Las Cruces, New Mexico, and, on another occasion, several green fireballs. As a serious-minded astronomer used to studying the skies, one of his greatest achievements was the discovery of the dwarf planet Pluto in 1930. His inability to explain the lights made his claims particularly hard to dismiss. 4. Rendlesham Forest Lights, 1980. One of the UK's most famous UFO events involved the sighting of several unexplained lights near RAF bases at Rendleham's Forest, inland of the Suffolk coast.
You just saw a light where? Right in this position here, straight ahead, in between the tree. There it is again. Watch, straight ahead off my flashlight there. There it is. Hey, I see it too. What is it? We don't know, sir. So can I get some? Yeah, it's a strange, small red light. You'll see out maybe a quarter to half mile, maybe further out. I'm going to switch off. The light is gone now. It was approximately 120 degrees from the site. Is it back again? Yes, sir. Oh, that's the flashlight set.
The authorities insist there was nothing mysterious going on and no risk to national security. However, as the witnesses were on-duty servicemen, the reports were given a measure of credibility, and a belief persists that the lights were from an alien spacecraft. Even now, requests for more details are still being made under the Freedom of Information Act. Number 3. The Hill Abduction, 1961. In 1961, Barney and Betty Hill from Portsmouth, New Hampshire, reported that they had been kidnapped by aliens. According to the couple, they had been followed by a flying saucer while driving in their car, abducted, and then subjected to intimate physical examination. They also recall observing a 3D star map inside the ship. Even under hypnosis, the Hills maintained their story and evoked massive interest and publicity. Number 2. Washington, D.C. sighting, 1952. The CIA Robertson Panel was formed after reports of UFOs appearing in the skies above Washington were convincingly backed up by mysterious radar contacts at 3 separate airports. However, the U.S. Air Force allayed fears of an alien invasion, suggesting that changes in the temperature had caused radar signals to bend and give false returns. Number 1. Roswell, 1947. Ranking as one of the most famous UFO incidents in history, and now a pop culture phenomenon, the Roswell incident saw UFO hunters claim that the U.S. military had captured an alien aircraft, while the military maintained that the flying saucer was a surveillance device from a classified operation. Non-believers still cite extraterrestrial activity to this day. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please let me know by clicking the like button. Do share, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can catch up with my next video.